Hello, this is David Dean, and 4.2 is absolutely looking great. There is a bunch of stuff going on, and after the information they gave out yesterday on the perk Recombobulator, there is an even update on that I wanted to talk about on this, and I do plan on making a video about the best way to get schematic XP, because I figure with everybody redoing their perks and wanting to level up weapons they weren't leveling up before because they didn't like the perks, now you get that chance to do that. So I will be putting out that video this weekend, but let's move on. What's going on with patch 4.2 that's coming out next week? We're going to do perk rerolls last. But first, I want to get to Quad Launcher. This looks like an absolutely amazing weapon coming out. It is an RPG, shoots rockets that explode into a pool of fire for a short duration, damaging and stunning enemies inside. Launches up to 4 rockets before needing to reload. Does not consume ammo, but has low durability. So basically, you got a fast-firing RPG that does low damage. The damage is only at 44 when you start, but you can shoot 4 of them before it reloads, and the big thing for me is pool of fire for a short duration with stunning enemies inside. And if you're somebody like me who loves to build to create choke points for the mobs coming in, this is great. Also great if you use launchers. Put the pool of fire wherever the launcher is shooting them back to. So first they walk through the pool of fire, then they get launched back into it a second time. And so, yeah, as soon as this thing comes out in the game, I'm going to be putting out a gameplay video of it. But that is another part of 4.2. But they have more amazing stuff going on with 4.2. 4.2, increasing the gold in Storm Shield defenses. And actually what they're increasing on this, because they already added gold to the mini llamas, which was great. I've been helping out a lot of people with their Storm Shield defenses, and suddenly I got a bunch of gold from the mini llamas I'm getting from it. But now, for the higher level Storm Shield defenses, they're going to increase the number, and they said use the word dramatically increase the number of mini llamas for doing higher level Storm Shield defenses, which means you're going to get more mini llamas with more seasonal gold in it. So great. Now we're going to be getting a lot more seasonal gold, so everybody can go out and buy themselves the new quad launcher that's coming out. That is a great thing. Something they didn't say was going to happen in 4.2, but they said they were looking into, was increasing skill points. I've really been trying to champion this and get the word out about this, is that later on in the game, you get capped at commander level, and you don't have skill points to spend because of the cap. And you do run out, even if there's other ways to get skill points from doing Storm Shield defenses or the collection book. Still, if you do everything in the game, you cannot fill up your skill trees with all the skill points you need. So they're looking at adding that. And I will put a link in the description to the video I did about skill points because it is pretty critical. And then moving on, I want getting back to one other item before we get into the perk rerolls, because there's some issues with that really need to be addressed, is new repeatable event quests. They really haven't talked about this at all. I'm really looking forward to it. Most event quests end up giving you tickets to the event llamas or giving you V-Bucks. So if you can repeat those, that would be amazing. So we will see what that is when it comes out. But now moving on to the big one. Everybody cares about the perk rerolls. My big warning with the perk rerolls, mainly after the information they came out with today, is that be careful. I would not do the rerolls right away without watching a few videos by people after this comes out, getting their advice and what they actually got on the weapons, because they're going to redo the weapons, and that is going to change a lot of things. And one of the things I keep always talking about when I talk about what I want for perks on a weapon is I want crit chance with crit damage. And if I get to pick my perks, I'm going to put 2 or 3 crit chances on it and then 1 or 2 crit damage on it. But Epic was smart enough to realize that people are going to load up on that because it is kind of off balance, and that's what they talk about in this paragraph. So they're going to do a different crit rating score. And so that's going to kind of change all that. So like on my weapons that already have several crit chances and crit damage perks on them, it might be better off for me to leave the weapon as it is. And one thing they have not addressed, but I caught when I went and looked at what was going on, if you look here with the clipper, I went and compared it, and one of my viewers called it out also. Don't look at the damage, because the damage, this is on a high level character, so it's doing more damage on it. And this is energy level 15, 15, 1 star, level 1. So these are identical. The clipper we currently have has a crit hit chance of 10. But now the new one over here is doing a crit hit chance of 15. So it looks like they're changing some of the numbers. And I know the number here is higher, the newer one, so that looks better. But when they talk about in this paragraph about changing things to a crit rating, we really don't know how that will apply yet. So you want to be a little bit cautious about immediately changing perks on a weapon when you're not 100% sure how that will affect everything. Fortunately, they will be giving you a screen. They've stated that you will be able to see side by side. This is what you have right now. If you change it over, convert it to the new system, this is what you'll end up having. And so, just once again, this looks like a fun, new, great aspect of the game, but you may want to be careful with it because you're going to end up using a ton of resources really quick to change it, and in the end, you may want to end up changing it back, which you're not going to be able to do once you convert it. So I really want to get that information out there. I will be doing a video on Schematic XP on getting that as fast as possible because I know that's going to be a big deal coming up. But yeah, so patch 4.2 right now is just looking amazing. Really looking forward to it. It will be mass confusion when the perk reroll system comes out, but hopefully we will be able to really focus and make weapons more designed. Instead of just having the perfect weapon loaded up that everybody's using the same rolls, they will create a system that's leveled out. Like they're talking about here, while they're decreasing how much damage you're going to end up doing with crit chance and crit damage, they're increasing headshot perks. And that's huge because, like me, I love playing the Ted shot Jess, the Outlander who... the Outlander who focuses on sniper shots. So I'm doing, and when I do sniper shots, almost every shot I do is a headshot. So they realized that before the perk for headshot was not as high as it should have been. So they're going to be increasing how much those headshots are doing. So now I'm probably going to end up with having more tailored weapons for my heroes. So, I will have a sniper rifle that is very specific for doing those headshot damage. I will be having shotguns that are really specific with doing much more impact damage. So, just bringing that aspect to the game, I think, will greatly increase it. And there you go. That's what we got coming out. Looking forward to all of it. Take care. Let me know your feedback, your comments. Love hearing it. Take care and have a great day.